Scorpio, this is all about you. This is your weekly oracle and tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. Welcome back, everybody. I'm back from vacation. As you see, there's no posters behind me. Scorpio, this is an energy reading, not a horoscope. Okay, so it's for wherever Scorpio influences your natal chart or influences your life. So this is if you're dealing with a Scorpio too. Pull up a chair because this info is for you. I always have an extended video that does a full tarot card spread, so that articulates and gets into specifics. That link is below, and it always includes a full romance reading as well. So if you're looking for Scorpio romance from Born Without Boundaries, that's always in the extended. You click that link, you'll get right over to it. I do a new Scorpio video every single week. So if you want the videos as soon as I upload them, please do click subscribe and hit that bell so that you know when all your favorite content is uploaded. All right, let's go, Scorpio. Okay. Nope. You're having trouble getting your ideas off the ground. Or something is not sparking the way that it should. You may have actually felt like some sort of joy or pleasure or spark has been taken out of your relationship or your life recently. In some capacities, it could just be like the joie de vivre has dried up. It's not that anything specifically has gone wrong, but there has been something that has died. It's felt like it's died. Now, that's good news for you guys, because what that means is that transformation is occurring or about to start and kick into high gear. And it also means that something new is coming. The issue and the tendency might be, have you stuck around this too long? Has it hung around too long? Where is the energy going for you? Because if it's going nowhere, why aren't you going somewhere? Why is it still around you if there's no spark? Yes, I mean, sometimes, listen, especially like say it's about romantic relationships, right? The spark has gone out, but maybe there's still a good friend. Okay, well, that's fine. But this is not that. This is a sense of sort of losing that sense of anything is going to excite you anymore. And that's what's crowning your energy. Something did not work out. It could be just as blatant as that. Something that you thought was going to take off, something that you thought was going to happen, didn't happen. Big disappointment, an energy letdown, or where you thought there would be chemistry, no chemistry. Something has basically died. There has been like a kibosh, a squash, a done, a finish, or a just not going anywhere. That's even worse, right? Sometimes that's even worse, that stagnation, that sense of like, I'm just being uninspired. Yeah. Understood, especially when you expected that something was supposed to happen, right? And then you're let down by this energy of, well, what the fuck? Why isn't it going anywhere? Like, disappointment sometimes and waiting are just the enemies of passionate people who want to live life sort of at that highest state all the time. Boredom, I don't so much worry about. But disappointment, I would worry about it. I would worry about it because that can easily creep into things like depression. But let's see what did not take off. Let's see. Tend to the small things. Something got out of hand. Something got away from you. It's almost like there was something going on and it wasn't noticed, or it wasn't brought up, or maybe it tried to be buried for too long, and there was a sense of not noticing it and letting it get out of control. You know, maybe trying to start too big, go in too fast, go in too hard, meaning too much, in the beginning. And instead of going slow and letting it build slowly, it happened all at once. If it happens all at once, it's going to be explosive, right? It's going to just explode all over the place. This is a sense of something creeping up on you, something that you didn't expect, or something that you certainly didn't plan for, because this is the energy of being extremely destabilized by a lot of things that have built up over a long period of time and sort of have just codwalloped you. All of a sudden. And it could very well be these are the things, these little tedious things that you didn't want to pay attention to. These little tedious things are what is blocking the ability for something else to start, something else to take off. There's definitely a blockage here. A lot of little things building up. Oh, I understand what this is. Essentially, this is the energy of, it was supposed to end a while ago. It's like it's taken you a while to get this and understand that this was just not, hold on, held back by your past. Your past is haunting your future, right? There's a sense of readiness, or maybe your past is informing your future, but there's a sense of your past seriously impacting your future. Not being able to let go of something that has died, or not being able to escape or walk away from something that's supposed to die. A sense of still this predominant feeling or place where you live being haunted, being overtaken by what was instead of what is. Now, this could very well be in a better position. It could have been the past informing the future. And because you just don't want it to happen again, right? You don't want all that to play out again, so you know what to do moving forward. But that could be, let's see. It's that crowning energy that's so annoying, that train. So loud. Hold on. Be generous of spirit. 3 + 7 energy of 10. So something has come to completion and now you're looking forward. It's interesting how you were looking backwards, or you were being sucked backwards, held backwards, and nothing was sparking. It's almost like you felt like you were dead. It doesn't make any sense. Does that make sense? You felt like you were dead, Scorpio. You felt like you were buried under this pile of crap, and that was death. And now there's a sense of hopefulness creeping in because that cycle is over with. Be generous of spirit. This is knowing and learning yourself. This Leo energy could be a Leo that just came into your life. Could be a Leo, or just that Leo energy inspiring you to move forward and get out and just make something else of yourself, or that life isn't over. When pigs fly, so this is the central energy of the impossible just happened, Scorpio. Love is all around, Gemini energy. So a lot of options, lots of communication, lots of potential coming in, a sense of lightness, a lightness in the air. North Node just moved into Gemini, so that could have had something to do with affecting your mood as well, like letting you off the hook or alleviating it or relieving you. This is also a sense of being in control of communications, taking the lead and taking control and a handle over communications in a situation probably that had built up over a long time and nobody else wanted to touch. This is truth transcends illusion. This is Aquarius energy. So I talked about transformation, but this is also a sense of the truth coming out and hoping that you're aligned with it. Believe in yourself. We got a lot of these cards last week too. This is Virgo energy, something that you want to build with. I think you're building this. I think you're capitalizing on an opportunity that somebody else messed up on, right? So that could be like jumping on somebody else's like significant other, or that could be jumping on somebody else's opportunity. But there is a sense of watching and waiting and seeing, looking at things from a distance and seeing that somebody else really missed an opportunity because it was building. been an opportunity for a long time. It's been an opportunity for a while. It's been building over time. It's been making you even feel good about yourself, a sense of I see it and other people don't. But there was a sense of you finally being able to jump on an opportunity that other people wasted or tried to keep coverted in secret. Something, I will say this, something that somebody tried to keep secret is finally out into the open. And it's not out into the open because it was revealed by anybody. It was revealed by you. It was revealed by you. You finally don't have to keep something a secret anymore. And maybe that's just about who you are or what you want out of life or what you're pursuing. But there was definitely a sense of something that other people missed or tried to keep hidden. You jumped on, and now you don't have to lie about it anymore. You don't have to keep it under wraps. Life is a mystery. Somebody's still wearing a mask. This is undefined, divine timing, but like undefined. It's almost like the future is still clear about how this is going to pan out. Wow. Let spirit be your guide. 5. Yeah, things are changing. Things are changing in a direction that you're not really sure about. I don't think that I was hopeful for a little while, but I don't think you have as much control as you like. The abundant universe will provide. This is energy of 10, but not having enough. This is a sense of sort of being left behind or being bulldozed. I got to look at all these cards together. Sweet results await. Oh, no. This is definitely, no, maybe it was because be loyal to what you love. I really do feel like there is something that you have been waiting on for a long time. Something has been building over time, and it was not something that belonged to you. It was something that had been in somebody else's pocket for a while, whether that be a project or an opportunity or a person. There was definitely something that was waiting in somebody else's pocket for quite some time, and they left it there and they smothered it, and you knew it was there because you kept watching, and now you're capitalizing it. You've never really been able to get over this energy, but you're honestly, bam, improvisation. As soon as it's out and exposed, you're jumping on it. You're taking advantage of it. You're taking advantage of an opportunity that's been presented to itself over on a circumstance that you have been paying attention to for quite some time, Scorpio. Now, if this is a person, I don't know that if they're in a relationship or they were or they still are. Sweet results await and sing your own song. You're going to get what you want. And now you can finally be liberated and come out as to what you were working on. And celebrate it. In other words, now you can finally celebrate the sweetness and the happiness that's coming into your life because there was something covert that you couldn't share for a while. You were keeping something under wraps. I don't know if it had anything to do with a Leo. Leo, Aquarius, Virgo, Gemini are all here. Virgo and Gemini are definitely implying communications. There's some sort of communications or messages that have come in. All your hard work has finally paid off. You jumped on an opportunity and you waited this is something that you've been waiting for, Scorpio. Be peace. 3, bringing balance into a circumstance. This is Libra energy, but it's also partnership. Watch your words, being very, very clever with what you say because you know that it matters. Or now you're finally hearing words that you've spoken to somebody else. You're finally hearing them in return. They're finally coming back to you. And time to collaborate. So this is partnership of some sort. I don't know if you're signing some sort of business deal or if it's all romantic. But bottom line, Scorpio, this has been almost dead in the water for a long time. Something that you just couldn't touch. Maybe the wire was live and you just had to stay away from it because it was like a hot zone. You couldn't go near this circumstance or situation, but you've kept your eye on it. You've watched it. And, it seems like there were some heavy duty players in here that needed to step to the side. or somehow be removed from those obstacles being removed. And I think it has something to do with the truth coming out, some kind of truth coming out. I don't know if you had something to do with it in terms of making sure that somebody got exposed so you can get them out of your way. But there is, because there is this sort of covert under operations of you wearing a mask, you not really showing how powerful you are or demonstrating how powerful you are or showing that you were even interested anymore, showing that you even had like a stake in the claim. It's almost like you were hidden or you were hiding what you had. You were hiding the abundance. You were hiding the resources that you had. That's almost like what it was. You were hiding the resources you had until you knew you could be safe to come out and show. Maybe you was going on the DL, hiding money, or they were hiding it from you, and whatever was they were hiding it from you. You reacted. You were just like by the seat of your pants. You were just behaving, reacting in the moment because that's all you could do. But now you're liberated from that sense. There's something about you don't have to chase me if you can. You don't have to chase me if you can. You don't have to run anymore. You don't have to run, or you don't have to keep chasing. There's a sense of peace now. There's also a sense of finally being able to come out and say, yes, I was behind this. Yes, I've never lost interest in you. Yes, I still want you. Or yes, I'm still interested in this project. There is that chance now, that new chance. Or you're still holding out for hope and it's completely overtaking your mind, because that's the crowning energy of a delay or just having your ideas squashed or not sharing that. I apologize. Not sharing your ideas. Very clever energy. Almost coming in and making peace between two. It's like it's coming in and making, like being the peacemaker. That's your grounding energy. But I honestly think like that's the way that you get in. It's like coming in and making peace between two people, but you're actually on one person's side over the other. Because this isn't just, or maybe it's being the peacemaker is how you're capitalizing on this energy. It's almost like maybe you're a distribution company, right? And you're able to capitalize on the fact that, one person can't do this and the other person can't do this, so you'll be the middleman. And that's how you're able to capitalize. But there is a sense of going back and forth between two people, or it could be you finally being able to hear, being brought a great deal of happiness because you finally are hearing something from somebody that you've said to them repeatedly. So you've constantly pursued this person or this opportunity, and now they're finally wanting you back. But there was this whole bunch of convoluted craziness happening. Scorpio. In a circumstance where something or somebody could not be yours right away, and you had to like covertly follow it and track it. For real. I'm going to go over into the extended. My camera's all messed up today, so I apologize. I can't show you the cards, but I'm going to go over to the extended and we'll see what tarot has to tell us. I'll see you guys over there.